This video presentation is about creating winning travel presentations to close sales. This is part 1 of 3. My name is Joni Ogg. In today's competitive travel industry, the ability to craft and deliver compelling presentations can mean the difference between winning and losing valuable clients. Whether you're pitching to corporate travel managers, wedding parties, or luxury leisure travelers, mastering the art of the travel presentation is essential for success in travel sales. The foundation of any successful travel presentation begins long before you step into the room. The key lies in thoroughly understanding your audience's needs, preferences, and pain points. A presentation to a corporate travel manager will differ significantly from one aimed at a cruise group. And before crafting your pitch, gather crucial information about your prospects. Understanding their previous travel experiences and preferences will help you anticipate their expectations. Understanding budget parameters and decision-making factors is crucial for success. If your price point is beyond or falls short of the group's expectations, then no matter how well your presentation goes, it will not be productive in terms of sales. And specific requirements are really mandatory for success. As an example, seniors must have support for health issues, safety in unfamiliar destinations, and an overall feeling of security no matter what happens. Most important is to understand the competition they may be considering. If they're talking to a highly effective competitor, then you should make it a point to focus on the unique value of your proposal. As an example, your escort, if you are using one, should have medical training so that they can be the first responder should a member have a medical issue. They should know CPR and first aid, and they should be effective at conflict resolution and self-defense so that they can resolve any issues that may occur within the group or between a group member and a service provider. This intelligence allows you to tailor your presentation to address specific concerns and highlight relevant benefits, dramatically increasing your chances of success. The most effective travel presentations follow a very clear and compelling structure that guides prospects through a journey from problem to solution. The first 90 seconds of a presentation are crucial. Begin with a powerful hook that immediately captures attention and establishes credibility. This might be a story of a particular interest to the audience, such as a real situation that was handled with precise expertise. It could be a little-known insight into the destination or activity the group is considering. A short and unique but powerful visual of the destination or activity being discussed is always a great way to start a presentation. Frame your presentation around the specific challenges your prospects face and how your travel solution addresses those. For corporate clients, this might focus on cost savings, duty of care, and policy compliance. And for leisure travelers, it could center on unique experiences, convenience, or exclusive access. Building your presentation is actually a relatively easy thing to accomplish. Since you have done your research on the group that you will be presenting to, you should be able to list 5, or however many that you have, key points that will motivate the group members to turn into new clients. For planning purposes, each point will take approximately 5 minutes to deliver. A winning presentation will have each point made so that there is no doubt as to the credibility of the presenter. There is also no doubt as to the product that is being offered and why it is a unique and viable value proposition that warrants their consideration. There are 5 parts to each point, which are the opening statement, the transition, the unique value proposition, the validation of the UVP, and the call to action. So let's start with part 3, the UVP. You should be able to define the UVP in one sentence. What is it that makes the point unique to your clients? For each point, there should be one sentence that clearly defines why the point is an important element of the product. So here's an example of what my UVP might be. I specialize in international world cruising. With a pen and a piece of paper, spend a moment and try to construct your one-sentence UVP for each point. The more unique and personal it is to you, the better. This exercise is going to help you develop the UVPs for destinations, resorts, ships, and other travel elements. So let's move on to Part 4. Part 4 is the validation of the UVP. This should be 3 sentences, each with their own distinctive point. These could be based on anything that authenticates the UVP. So here are my examples. I have been on over 300 cruises, visited over 200 countries, and over 500 different ports, some as many as 25 plus times. I was the founder of cruisereviews.com and portreviews.com. I have trained over 10,000 cruise professionals on how to successfully sell cruises and have authored the books Selling Cruises Don't Miss the Boat and Selling River Cruises for travel agents. So what are your validation points for the points UVP? They can be based on anything that makes your offering exceptional and distinctive. So try to write 3 separate one-sentence points that really accentuate the reasons why clients listening to your pitch would choose you. Now we will do Part 5, the call to action. The call to action should be precise and ask for immediate action. Mine might be, look, if you're planning on an international cruise and you want to consult with an expert that has been there and can help you see more, spend less, and have more fun and adventure, then let's talk. On every occasion, parts 3, 4, and 5 will be exactly the same format. This format makes it so easy for people to understand the flow of your presentation and that it's well thought out and it's professional. So now we're going to go to Part 1, the opening statement. Again, you ad-lib this depending on the circumstances. You should quickly introduce the point by sharing a personal story about the point that is being made. Humor is another sure winner, as are inspirational or motivational messages that tap into people's hopes and their aspirations. Dramatic narratives with conflict and resolution, interactive elements that involve the audience directly, and educational content that teaches something valuable in an engaging way can all be very effective. You can use questions, surveys, and news stories. The most important aspect is to change up your opening segment for each point. So use a joke, then a story, then a question, and so on. So here's mine. Hi, my name is Joni Ogg. I am so impressed by the quality of people that I see here, and I so look forward to meeting each and every one of you. Or I could try, a very nervous first-time cruiser met the captain at a welcome reception and asked, "Do ships like this sink very often?" And the captain answered, "No, usually it's just once." Now we come to Part 2, which will be unplanned to meet whatever circumstance that you find yourself in, and it's going to act as a segue to the introduction of your UVP. Let's say you're at a chamber mixer and each person is introducing themselves. There's a formidable attorney in this audience that specializes in trust and probate and is very respected by everyone in the chamber. So your transition sentence might be, like famous attorney, I know specialization is the key to receiving the most professional advice and knowledge. Or you could ask, what an impressive group. I'm so looking forward to meeting each and every one of you and discussing our cruise event. Many first-time cruisers do have the fear of their ship potentially sinking. However, the ship that we're offering is virtually unsinkable because of its design and thickness of the hull. It's one of the reasons that we are offering this ship. The trick is to use whatever opportunity that presents itself to transition into your UVP so that it sounds natural and spontaneous. These layer your presentation with evidence that builds confidence in your solution. These would be industry experience and market knowledge, relevant case studies and testimonials, supplier relationships and exclusive partnerships, risk management and contingency planning, value-added services, and unique offerings. So to learn more, be sure to read and listen to part 2 and 3 in this series entitled The Perfect Pitch: Winning Travel Presentations That Close Sales. Thank you for watching this short video. We hope you've enjoyed it. Why not give it a like or a share? And if you would like to know when we release future tutorials, just subscribe to our channel.